goods as our through line in our story.
Okay. Hi. Alien, I see you out there. How are you doing tonight? I see you. I was like, so I'm late. Well, I mean, not really. Yeah, I mean, gonna be honest, you got me there. My wildly inconsistent schedule. Ironically, I had today off, and I even got my workout done early today, and I was like, oh, maybe I can get on stream early. And like every day, I got distracted with other tasks. This one was actually a productive one, though. I applied for a new job. And so I was doing that for the last couple hours. Kika, hi, welcome in. We are just getting started. You came in at just the right time. I was just saying that, I was like, yes, it is a little bit later. I mean, I know my regular schedule, I tend to get on late anyway, but this one, I was thinking I was actually going to get on early and do like a longer stream, but then I got distracted with other tasks, of course, like I always do. But this one was important. I actually applied for another job. I finally found a job in the new city that I am going to be moving to, and I'm like, yes, this looks good. This looks like the one. Let me apply. And so for the last, I'd say the last few hours, I was refreshing my resume, refreshing my cover letter, going through the application. There was a little assessment thing that they wanted me to do. So I was like, let me get it all knocked out right now. Like, I am super motivated right now. Let's go ahead and do it. And so I got it all done. Now I just got to wait for them, wait to see if I get a response from them. Which, unless they've filled the position already, which there is a possibility, but unless that's already happened, I am pretty confident about this one. I not only meet, but I think I quite frankly, I think I exceed the expectations of this job, like the requirements. I'm still frustrated that my little champion trail is or my little legends little trail isn't. Why am I not on the main stream here? The game has started. My little legends her little trail isn't the trans flag, it's the bi flag. That's fun. I've been trying to find a new job for a while outside of food and closer than the 1 hour drive I have now, but it's hard for a 19-year-old to get a job outside of food with no experience. No, I feel that. 19 years old, it is very tough because you really don't have a lot of experience, and that's what a lot of places, that's what they immediately ask for. It's like, oh, what kind of experience do you have? I'm like, it's like, get off my back. It's like, get off my back. I'm 19. I'm here to get experience. That's what entry-level jobs are for. I will say working in either food service or retail is very humbling. I still actually work in retail. I've worked in a number of different jobs. Oh, what? Did we just get everything we needed way early? Yes, we sure did. Oh, my God. Let's go! Yeah, 1 hour. Okay, so seriously, the 1 hour drive. Are you living out in the rural parts of Montana or something? It's like, come on, there's got to be something closer to you. And I know that retail's not fun, but it can be better than the service, the food service industry. I know that much. Alright, ooh, story champion. Get a 2-star Garen. Your strongest Garen's ability now grants stacking max health instead of a shield. If he has more max health than his target, his ability does 50% bonus true damage. What? Well-fed bruisers heal 2% of their... Nope. When you unitize the nearest ally against... Nope. Nope. Grim Harvest Reapers. Nope. We're gonna try Story Champion. I've never tried this before. I feel like this could be fun. Let's see here. Okay, so Garen's strong. Your strongest Garen's ability. So, just this guy. Now grants stacking max health instead of a shield. Does that, like, transfer over? It didn't say permanent. Okay, so 1790. Does he stay at 1790 after combat? That's the real question. Also, what is ability? Okay. So he scales off of ability power and physical damage. Well, that doesn't help. Go, Kale, go! Do something! Activate ability, do things. You are... these are story weavers. You are the story. You are the fable. The fabled one. Okay, so does he keep it? No, he does not keep it. Okay. Good to know, though. Well, I opened this protein bar. I guess I'm going to eat it now. I've eaten so much food today. I did get good workouts in today. I live right outside of Birmingham, Alabama. Oh, I've got friends down there! So I live right outside of Birmingham, Alabama, but I also love the job I have now because it's at a university, and the place I work for has ranked constant 100s in workplace inclusion. Okay, that does make it a little tough, because that seems like a pretty cool position. She does gain a boost. Huh, look at that. Huh. Yeah, it's like when you find a place that you actually enjoy working at, like it's a good and like it's a good environment to work in with good people, like that makes it hard to leave. Cause like the store that I'm in now, I just wish it paid better. Like if it actually paid us a respectable wage as opposed to like just above poverty line, or basically pretty much right at poverty line. It's like if it was better, then I would probably stay because I actually like have like a small passion, well, not more than just a small passion. I'm like somewhat passionate about like professional menswear. I actually really like the industry. I just don't like the way this particular company handles its employees. It's not great. Okay, so I need the Negatron close. I need the Dragon's Claw, basically. This is going to be important. Because if he's gaining stacking health... Okay, so I need 2 Negatron Cloaks. Because if we're going to rely on Garen, here's the thing. 2 Negatron Cloaks on him will create... Where is it? Dragon's Claw. Okay, so it gains 9% maximum health. And every 2 seconds deals 5%, or heals 5% of his maximum health. So if he continues to go up through the course of a fight, if his maximum health goes up, then then the Dragon's Claw will get even stronger. So he'll continue to get more and more health each second. So that's the goal with him. And I work with another MTF, which is always a positive. That is always a positive, because we are rare. Somewhat. It's nice to have someone who you can, like, have that connection with. Have something you can, like, someone you can actually bond with, you know, on a certain level. It's like there's one person that I currently work with, and they're bi. They're not trans, but they are bi as far as I'm aware. They haven't specified if they're like pan or anything else, but yeah, it's just been like, it's nice to be able to make like, there are a lot of in jokes in the LGBT community, and it's nice to have that, you know, that camaraderie with somebody that you work with on a regular basis. I was like, you guys, oh, look at this little community. Look at this little community. Everyone wishing each other a happy, like, hope everyone had a happy day. Awesome, you can have someone to connect with. Yeah, it's a pretty good day today. Hope you did too. See, this is why I do this, because I just want to see like everyone having like this nice little community. Because it's not just about me in the stream. It's about like the little community that we're building. If it was just about me streaming, it would be terribly boring, because it's just me talking with my mouth full of protein bar for hours. There's the item we need. The Negatron cloak, baby. Key item for him. Absolutely key item for him right now. Excellent. And we got a good item for Zyra, which is always good. Excellent. And you know what? We're going to do this too. Going to give him a little boost. Wardens, baby! Well, that's not good. I was hoping for better results than that. Oh well. So I followed your Instagram the other day after you mentioned it at the end of your stream. Also, I did have a good day. That's excellent. I'm glad you had a great day. Also, thank you so much. Thank you so much for not only following, but for mentioning that. Because I go do that little spiel at the end of every single stream, and I never know if it actually works, if it actually encourages engagement. Thank you for letting me know that it actually does work. That means a lot. I appreciate that. That also being said, I've been lazy the last couple of days and been distracted with some life things to the point where I have not posted on Instagram in a couple of days, and I feel really bad about that because I was on such a good track for like a couple years of just not missing a day. Now I'm missing days left and right. There's too much life stuff is happening. I need to get back on track. Lysandra offers to sell you items for an expensive price. Nothing. 12 gold for a component anvil, 22 gold for an artifact anvil. Always get the item. It's worth more than the gold. That item is worth way, way more than the gold. Ooh, what is this? Holder gains 2% of their maximum of their total mana whenever they're hit by an attack. Each cast restores 20% of the holder's max health. Oh, what? No, that's so good. Oh, that's going to be so good on him. What? Oh my god, he's just going to keep casting. What? 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 Okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I should have put another item on him now that I think about it. But either way, we're still good with him. Oh boy, that's an interesting item that is going to work perfectly with this build. I hate when it's so quiet in the chat. I'm like the only one typing. It's so awkward. No, it's not awkward at all. Very much appreciated. Any engagement is very much appreciated. Because you're not just talking alone. You're talking to me. And I'm talking back. Or I'm trying to talk back. Oh. Did I ever watch the Look My Way music video from Hello Boss that came out last year? After I watched the new episode, I didn't know that music video was out. But yeah, I saw the new episode, and then I found out about that, and I watched it right after. If the new episode didn't make me cry enough, that one sure that little music video sure finished me. That was oh boy. That was heart-wrenching. And with the new episode, it has so much more meaning. Like, there's so much more weight to it. Oh my gosh. Bryce, the voice of Stolas, has such a good voice, and it is so emotional. Hadn't watched it either until after the episode. Right? Okay. Okay, so the voice actor, Bryce, is his name? Absolutely incredible singer. And, like, I am so glad that it's like, well, I like it. I like the music in this show. And it's like, it's so much more subtle, I would say, than Has Been Hotel. Oh, come on. Come on, Garen. What a beast. What a beast. Look at him go. Look at him recover that health. Holy crap. That item is popping off so hard. Where am I getting this item from? Wait, why am I getting a random Radiant item? Crowd control, steadfast heart. Oh, that's a tough decision. No, no, ho, ho. That's like the one that I didn't want. Oh well, that's my fault for taking so long. Ah. Silly me. Silly me. Actually, we can use this. This is salvageable. Very salvageable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. But yeah, so the music hasn't been utilized as much in this show, and like as it was in Hazbin Hotel. Hazbin Hotel was like it was basically a stage play. It was a Broadway musical in cartoon form, which I love. But this has been, it's so much more of a subtle take on its music, which is wonderful. Because they really put the emphasis on Stolas being the, like, if anyone's gonna sing, it's gonna be Stolas. And he has been incredible. Every single one of his songs makes me, well, it makes me want to cry in the best way possible. It feels so awkward to me whenever I talk to someone, one-on-one, even if it's my best friend. I just have to have too much anxiety, like everyone. Yeah. Hold on, let me get to this. Units gain 15% attack damage. Maybe. Oh gosh, yes, heavy hitters. Let's go. Oh, but Pandora's items. And ground guarded. But I just heavy hitters. I'm really gonna put the emphasis on him in this game. Wait, can we get one more? Please? Oh, we can get a 2-star. Yeah, we can get her to 2-star. Sivir. Well, that's nice. I guess we're gonna lean into Sivir too. Ooh, I gotta do a lot of spending in this round. But yeah, coming from someone who grew up actually like pre-internet, and like, so I wasn't like, unlike most people, which are like, so many people just living on the internet now. I was apparently, and I found this out much too late in life, I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety, and there was something else. Oh, and ADD when I was 11, and my parents never told me. I just found out about this 3 months ago. I just found out 3 months ago. Yeah, so it's wild. Like, so I've basically just been living with this all my life, and I was like, I just never realized it, which is so painful. It makes so much sense as to, like, so many of the things in my life, why so many things have happened the way they have. Oh my god, look at him heal! That is insane! I mean, it's not enough, but it's insane! Wade paints an entire carousel full of 5 cost champions. Oh, as much as I want the Story Weaver, I need that item. I need that item now. Hazbin music feels a lot more forced than a Hell of a Boss for the most part. I think that's primarily because, like, Hell of a Boss was designed around its comedy and its story, and the music was dropped in when it was deemed appropriate. So it was like, it felt more natural because it was just kind of put in there, well, naturally. Um, there we go. Finally. Versus Has Been Hotel, which the music is phenomenal in Has Been Hotel. But it was centered around the music. It was designed to have that music as like its major, like a major focus. So like I would say neither one of them, neither of the two shows, like the music is neither higher quality in one or the other. It's just it's more appropriate in one than the other in most times. Like it just feels more story appropriate in was it Hell of a Boss? Storyline, it kind of fits more naturally just because it's used so sparingly, versus Has Been Hotel, which, you know, like I said, it's pretty much directly reliant on, you know, on the music itself. Wow, this didn't work out at all. That's cool. Let's see here. I don't really need him. We'll hold on to him for a moment. Story Weavers? Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, get you in there. Can I get some sivers, please? Please? Oh wow, I didn't even realize we're about to 3-star Riven here. I would love to 3-star Sivir at this point because she's like, I've kind of stacked her damage-wise. My god, except for Garen. Garen's just being a beast. Look at him go. How much health does he have? 6,000. 7,000. Look at him go. My god. And he just heals so fast from it. That's incredible. Alright, come on. Story Weaver? Who can I get rid of? I can get rid of you. I'm not really utilizing you. Yeah, I was always the quiet kid my entire life, and anytime I'd get put in social situation, I would start to shut down. Like, I hated lunch my senior year, even though I got to sit by a lot of my friends. Yo! Oh my god, I felt the same way! And don't get me started on group projects. I did not. In high school, I did not like group projects. When I stepped away from school for a few years to, you know, go into the military forced me to accept being around others, and like it forced me to work with others in a stressful environment. And so it was, in a way, it was good in that way. That, you know, that I learned. Oh, there we go. 3-star. Nice. Like, it forced me to, you know, to be with others, and it was like a trial by fire. So I had to learn how to interact with others. It forced me to interact with others, which was good because it really got me out of my shell in certain ways. Like, was I still shy up into like later years into my adulthood? Absolutely, I was. But that was a big stepping stone forward, because like when I left high school, by the time I got out of high school, I was so jaded. Like, I was bullied a lot, and so I grew this disdain for other people, like especially other kids, like peers my age. It was not good. It was very unhealthy. We need to level up now. Right, meow. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, spend all the money. Do all the things. I don't know if we're gonna get this Sivir now. If I can get one more Sivir, that'd be great. Doing group projects. Yeah. Yeah. Once I went back to school, like as an adult, like I say as an adult, when I was in my mid-20s, and I went back to community college and the university. Group projects were wildly different. Like I approached them so much differently. It was almost enjoyable, I would say. Yeah, we're doing that. 3-star Siver. Let's go. I was in band and tried to get a lot more, to be a lot more social, but I just had to pretend to be a lot of things, although I did love marching band. Oh my god, Alien It! I love you so much. What instrument did you play? Because guess what? I was also in the marching band. I was in every band. That was my one social outlet in high school where I actually felt safe from the bullying, even though there were still bullies in the band. And yeah, I was in like every band I could possibly be in. Every part of that curriculum I wanted to be a part of, just because it was like the one part I felt like I could actually enjoy in high school. So I was a trumpet player. Yeah, I was a trumpet player. I was in the jazz band. I was in the pep band, the marching band, the wind ensemble, the show band, the backup band for the show choir. I did a little bit of everything. Who am I building for at this point? We'll go with that, because we got a 3-star up there. Sure, why not? Tenor sax? Ooh, okay. If I was ever gonna play a woodwind instrument, I wanted to play the sax. Maybe not. I don't know which sax. Probably the alto. Like I had a thing for the alto just because, well, I liked to be the center of attention, and the tenor sax wasn't necessarily as much as the alto. You know exactly what I mean. That's not a dig. You know what I mean. But yeah, like the saxophone was I just thought it was a cool instrument. Oh my god, we were all marching band geeks. Kika, you too. They work a hell of a lot. Like they work a. Also, has-been hotel songs are better songs when played out of context of the show, like Poison or Loser Baby. Like they work a lot better out of context than Hell of a Boss. You are absolutely right in that aspect. The only one I would say for Hell of a Boss that worked out of context is the that one particular music video, the Look My Way, which can be just like generally applied. But with the music video, if you actually watch the music video with it, oh my god, it's so good and so emotional. Both B flat instruments, baby, let's go! Yeah, Kika, what did you play? Allow against you 8 free rerolls this round. Nice! You know what, we're gonna take it too. We're gonna take him and run. Ooh, Warden, hello. We're gonna replace you. Wait, does that change anything? Yes, it does. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Oh no, that would have been my Zoe. That would have been my 3-star. Shoot, I hope that doesn't have a negative effect on the rest of the game. Oh, I was about to say, like, where's my Garen? I looked away for, like, a second. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! No, maybe the Zoe would have made a difference. No! 5th place! Oh, I was so close. I could have, if I had just survived. Oh, well. Hey, 5th place, not bad. It's a loss, but it's not a bad loss. It's the easiest loss we could take. It was percussion, did concert, pep, and marching band. The only one I think I didn't do that was offered was jazz band. Okay, nice. So you made your way around. We were all marching band. We were all band geeks. We all know what band camp was like. We all understand. Though, Alien Ant, you probably don't... You are so young. You are so young. You don't understand the joke. That movie must be older than you at this point. Wait a second, wait a second. Oh my god, that movie's so much older than you. Oh no! Oh, now I feel old. You didn't have a pep band? Oh, I'm so sorry. 'Cause pep band was a lot of fun. It was a little more casual, and it was just, I remember it being just a ton of fun. But yeah, Alien, you've probably heard of the movie, and maybe seen one of its many offshoots and sequels. American Pie. This one time, say the phrase, "This one time at band camp." Yeah, if anyone ever says that, that's where it came from. 1999, baby, American Pie. We're so old. Well, Stifler's mom. How old was Stifler's mom supposed to be in that movie? Because if you think about it, if you go back and look at that movie, Jason Biggs and I actually don't know Stifler's real name. It's like Steven something, I think. Or no, that's his name in the movie. Sean William Scott. I knew it started with an S. Yeah, okay, Sean William Scott. So, how old is he? Because, like, all the main characters were supposed to be high school age teenagers. You go back and watch that movie, you realize they are not that, like, they do not look that young. How old is Sean William Scott? We're gonna. Okay, Sean William Scott, 1976. So when American Pie came out, it was October 3rd, 1976. But I'm pretty sure, when did American Pie come out? Was that the summer? It was probably a summer movie, I think. So he would have been 23 at the time. He looked a lot older than 23 at the time. He did not. He very much was not. He very much did not look like a 16-year-old. Or no. I guess in that movie they would have been 18. I think they were supposed to be 18 because they were getting ready to graduate high school. So yeah, they were supposed to be 18. He did not look like an 18-year-old. Coming of age comedy fun, yo. It was the epitome of like the raunchiest at the time. Yeah, at the time it was the raunchiest of coming of age stories. Like it was so it was all over I remember just being all over the news and like people warning their friends like, don't let your kids see this movie, it's so dirty. It's like now as an adult I'm just like, that shit was nothing. It's like that was like nothing compared to the stuff that I see on a daily basis on social media. Oh, wow. Hello, 2-star Caitlin, right off the bat with an extra. Hello. Sure, why not? We'll throw you in there. I would like to say I was in the marching band from 8th. They let first chairs on the marching band in 8th grade. Nice! Oh, dang, that's really cool that they let you in early. All the way through 12th grade, and every single Every single comp, our percussion got the highest score. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay. I see you over there. Out of every band... Was it, sorry. Out of every band, and we always got all superior ratings, so not wanting to brag. That's a humble brag right there. But no, rightfully so. Brag away. Yo, you're in the presence of band geeks. Brag away, my friend. Off topic from band crap. Have you ever seen Airplane? The movie Airplane, the Leslie Nielsen movie Airplane? Are you kidding me? You know, Roger. Get clearance, clear. Can we get clearance? Also been so, let's see. Oh, I need to head to bed now, but I hope you both have a good night and a good day tomorrow. Thank you so much, Kika. Oh, it's your bedtime, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, Kika turns into a pumpkin. Oh, God, I should read this. Learning to spell? Edimo's ability power and permanently gains 1 ability power every 2 takedowns. That's kind of cool. What am I doing? Oh, nothing that requires it. Okay, cool. Start at every stage. What? What am I building here? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, look at that! Story Weavers. That's cute. But yeah, good night, Kika. You have a wonderful night. Yes, that movie. Great movie. I haven't watched it in so long. I gotta refresh myself on the jokes. It's such a classic. Like, a lot of Leslie Nielsen movies were classic. Like, Naked Gun. Ugh. He had so many good movies. What a, great time for comedy. That and, Steve Martin. Like, classic Steve Martin. Have you ever seen... If we're talking about older comedies, have you seen The Jerk with Steve Martin? That is, epitome of, Steve Martin comedy right there. You know, it's funny, when I was a kid, I used to get Steve Martin and Leslie Nielsen confused because they both had white hair. Love the autopilot scene in the airplane. Oh, what, the autopilot, the inflatable pilot? Yeah. I haven't seen it in a long time either, but I love it so much. It's so good. And that is a movie that not a lot of movies age super well. That one aged super well. Oh, dang. Those Caitlins just went at it, and mine ended up winning. Yes. So I will say, going, I hate to keep harping on the band stuff. When I was in the marching band was huge where I came from. It was very, very, it was very big. I'm from Indiana, which is now the headquarters for Drum Corps International, or at least last I checked it was. It actually moved. Drum Corps International headquarters moved to Indiana while I was in high school, so that was really cool. That's where they held finals, the DCI finals. Janet offers you a treasure armory that can be re-rolled up to 10 times. Okay, cool. What do we need? Who are we even building? No one in particular. That's good. That I could use that. Whatever I'm building, I could use that for sure. Totally didn't put the right person out there. Totally meant to put that Zyra out there. Whoopsie. But yeah, so marching band was really, really big where I was from, and albeit no matter how hard we tried, there was the one year we came in 8th in the state, and that was the year we got to go to the Rose Bowl. But that was the year we did Bolero. But then it kind of went downhill from there. The following 3 years, it was. I mean, we were still good, but like it just wasn't quite the same after that because it was like, you know, hitting the high point. You know. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna take her tier. But I will say, being in the pep band for our basketball team was awesome. Because the time I was there was when Greg Oden and Mike Conley, if you follow basketball at all, which, you know, is what it is, you're in a nerdy stream. If you don't follow basketball, that's fine. But, yeah, when I... okay, so when I was in high school, we had those two were like our big stars, and they were huge in like high school basketball at the time. Because Greg Oden was the really, really tall one. He was like, I don't know, 6'8" or something. And Mike Conley was just really, really good. They were both really, really good. Both of them went to college for like a year and then got drafted in the NBA. Unfortunately, Greg Oden did not do well. He kept getting injured. He was like made of paper. He got to the NBA and we're like, oh my god, he's made of paper because he keeps getting hurt. Yeah, they were huge in high school, and our team was our basketball team was the #1 in the state for 3 years in a row, and so it was like every basketball game was super hype. And we even got to go to like we had a game against the #1 team from another state my senior year, and so we got to go to like the main Coliseum downtown Indianapolis, and got to like they brought a select number of the pep band players, and I was a senior that year, so I got chosen. And I was like, it was so cool. Core memories, baby. Core memories. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move side to side. Let's go. I was part of the Marching Southerners this past fall semester, if you know that. The Marching Southerners, I don't know. Wait, that's not a DCI organization, is it? Oh, Jacksonville State University Marching Southerners. That's pretty cool. Like, that's awesome. Like, okay, so that's the one thing I didn't do when I got into when I got to college. So more y'all are gonna learn more about my my history today. No, it's JSU. Yeah, JSU Marching Southerners. Is it? Sorry, I'm like trying to think here. Haven't been paying attention to the game. JSU, you know, I sent that message after you mentioned. Sent that message after you mentioned the drum corps. Oh, okay, gotcha. Before you said Jacksonville State. Yeah, I gotcha. The delay sucks. Yeah, I one of these days I need to like when I go to move, I would really like to see if I can change up the delay. See if I can get it a little bit faster. So it's not like this crazy long delay in the stream. Tons of stats. You have my bow. Save. One random component in 10 XP now after each player combat. Ooh, tempting, but no. Pandora's items. Oh, switch. Swap out. Okay, so yeah, so the JSU Marching Southern like that's awesome. So when you went to the so you get to march with the university band. That's really cool. So that's one of the things that I didn't do when I eventually went to school, when I went to college. That I didn't join the marching band. At that point, I was drastically out of practice. It had been a few years since I had played because after I got out of the so. Here's my professional music history. After I got out of high school, or right before I got out of high school, actually, I had auditioned for the Marine Corps band and was accepted. So, just out of high school, I immediately went into the Marine Corps, and I played trumpet professionally for 4 years in the Marine Corps band. And so yeah, that was a thing. That sure was a thing. And by the time I got out of the Marine Corps, I realized that the military has a unique way of sucking the fun out of things. And they sure started to do that for music for me. And so I was like, let me hang up the instrument for a little while because I'm just I was a little tired of it at that point. Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. I need this. I need both of these. And I actually need that too. And I think I need that too. Shoot. I think I need all those items. Ooh, one more. I could do with one more. That works. Thank you. Thank you, game. But yeah, so I played the trumpet professionally for the Marine Corps for 4 years, and then after I got out of the Marine Corps, yeah, I just I hung up the instrument for a little while. When I got to the community college eventually, after a few years of working, they wanted me to join the pep band. They found out that I was I was a trumpet player. I was a professional trumpet player for a little while, and they're like, hey, we have a very, very teeny tiny pep band, and we'd like to kind of get it off the ground. Would you be interested in joining us? So I was like, yeah, you know what? Sure, let me give it a shot. And it did not last. We'll say that. It did not go far. I also wasn't there for very long. And the turnover at a community college, it's no more than 2 years. So usually, so like that was kind of doomed to fall off, basically. Unfortunately, because they had like really motivated like credible music instructors there that were very like passionate about their job. It's just they couldn't get like the consistent student basis to like upkeep that, which is unfortunate. But it is what it was. It was what it was. I hope they're doing better now. But I did join a choir while I was at the. I took an individual vocal class, vocal singing class, and then also joined a choir. For a little bit. What else did I do? Oh! I joined a steel drum band. Learned how to play the steel drums. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So learned how to play steel drums. I also, what was it? Oh, at one point I tried to teach myself how to play the harmonica. That was a lot of fun. Harmonica's kind of cool once you get the hang of it. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, unending spirit. Whenever a shield on the holder breaks. Oh wow, that's pretty good. That was first time. Eh. We'll give that to Garen. Unless we got Pandora's items. we do have Pandora's items, so oh nice, we won. I didn't even realize we won. Ha! Gambler's Blade. Each stack is 4%. Okay. Actually, we don't need that. Never mind. Oh well. Wardens. Oh no! What am I doing? I need to replace. I can probably replace Zoe with. No, I can't now. Oh. That's multiple skills are proccing right now. Ooh, Manzane. That's tempting, but no. Oh, there's the item I need for Sivir. Boom and boom. Sivir gets that, and Sivir does not get the other item. Okay, cool. Gain 6 experience and 2 free reels for that round. Oh, for the round. Not each. Yeah, got it. I'm silly. I read that wrong. I read that totally wrong. Go, go, go. Yes. Woo. If I didn't have so much anxiety, I would have definitely done show choir and theater. Yeah. Girl. You are reading my mind. Like, I feel like we led very similar high school experiences. Artifact or regular item? Well, not regular item. No. Whatever. No. Portable Forge. Suspicious Trench Coat. Once per combat at 50% health, the holder splits into 3 copies of 30%. What? Infinity Force. We're doing Infinity Force. Mittens! Just mittens! Shrinks the holder, granting them increased movement speed, 20% damage reduction, and immunity to chill. What? They're faster and 20% damage reduction. Well, that's an item I've never seen before. That's kind of cute, actually. And we just lost to someone building a similar build. Competition is fierce. Nice. Nice. How close are we to any 3 stars? Not at all. Great. I mean, Zyra kind of, but we still need 3 more. Not good. Yeah, this is... I mean, we're winning. We won the round. Good. Not where we need to be. Bad. Alright. Can I snag that bow? I don't really need the spatula, but I could use that bow. Yo. Yeah, if I didn't have so much anxiety, I would definitely have done show choir and theater. Like, looking back on it, I wish I had got into theater so bad. And I gained such a respect for show choir years later. Like, in the preceding years. To the point where, and again, oh, yeah, I forgot. In my musical journey, if you will, there was a time where, if anybody remembers the show Glee, no, I was not on Glee. Don't get your hopes up. Get this stuff off my bench here. Okay, what is this one? Hole Crusher? No adjacent allies. Oh. Anyway, so after the first several seasons of Glee, there was a reality competition that was like a spin-off of Glee, and it was called the Glee Project. And basically, it was open auditions for anyone who wanted to in several locations across the United States. And you could audition to be on the Glee Project, of which they had like a series of competitors, like a handful of competitors that did a bunch of like vocal challenges. So it was this reality show, and you were competing. The final prize was a guest starring role on the show Glee. And I auditioned. It was the year that I got out of the Marine Corps. Yes, Glee is awesome. Oh my God, yes, Klain! It's like what slits should be. Oh my God, yes. And yes, I remember the Glee Project. Okay. So, I auditioned for the Glee Project. The year I got out of the Marine Corps, it was later that year. Hold on, I gotta read this. Combat Star teleports the holder to the mirrored hex on the enemy side of the board. After 8 seconds, the holder returns to their original location. What is that confusing mess? Oh boy. Like, I want to use it, but I don't know how to use that appropriately. Anyway, so yeah, it was in... I got out of the Marine Corps. My last performance was on July 4th. And then following November, the audition was... There was an audition in New York City. I was in North Carolina. Guess who got in their car and drove up to New York City to go to this audition? 13 stacks on the turn. Reduce their star level by 1. What? What are these artifacts? These are nuts. So yeah, since I was a brand new veteran that particular year, I took advantage of the fact that I was, a veteran. And the audition was the day after Veterans Day. So on actual Veterans Day, I drove up to, I did the drive. It was like a 10-hour drive, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, shoot. What do I need? Doesn't really matter. I could use that, though. I could use that. Okay, cool. So yeah, I drove up. I spent Veterans Day driving up to New York City, of which I stopped at 3 different Applebee's in 3 different states and ate for free at every single one of them because of Veterans Day. It was great. And I stopped and hung out at the bar with several veterans. I didn't drink, but, just hung out and talked to different veterans in different places. And so that night, I ended up, I didn't have a hotel room when I got there. I found a place to park my car, went to the place that the auditions were going to be at the next morning, and realized, of course, there was already a line starting. There was already an audition line forming for the next day. So I got in line. I was 43rd in line, I think. And I had gotten there the night before. Yeah. So I slept on the street of New York City in, of all places, a place I didn't realize was actually a real neighborhood. I thought Hell's Kitchen was just a made-up neighborhood for comic books in Daredevil. I didn't realize it was an actual place. So yeah, I slept on the street in Hell's Kitchen with a bunch of other people. And yes, I remember the Glee Project. A guest starring. Most people that won got actual roles in the show, not just guest starring. Yeah, the first season that they did it, because they did 2 seasons in a row, the Glee stuff, or the Glee Project. And so the first winners, they got like an actual like continuing role because people loved him so much. Come on, there we go. But the second season they did not. It really was like a guest role. But yeah, so went up there, and the next morning, so the following morning, I did the audition, and I was in, of course, I took advantage of the fact that I had my uniform, still fresh out of the Marine Corps, and so I made it through. There was the first audition of the day was you went in with 4 other people. So there were 5 total people. Okay, I'm not even like concerned about this game anymore because I'm like off on my story here. Oh crap! I wish I saw you on the Glee Project. I wish I had gotten on. Oh my God! Yes, Alex and Unique. Oh, I forgot their names. All right, we're done with games tonight. I gotta finish this story here. So we went in, and it was 5 people up on like a mini stage and a couple of judges, or like just like minor casting directors, and they would judge you based on your performance. And you sang like I think like 8 bars of whatever song you picked, and they had a list of songs that you had to pick from. And I was the only one that did like a really more like emotional song, versus everyone else that did like it was like a Lady Gaga song. Everybody was doing this Lady Gaga song, except for me. I did a John Legend song. Anyway, All of Me, I think it was called. Yeah, I think it was John Legend, All of Me, or whatever it was called. Anyway, so that was the one I did, and they really liked it. So they pushed me on through to the next round of auditions, and so it was, they eliminated the 4 other people, and I moved on, and they sent me to another floor in this giant building. So I go to the next floor, and it's just like me and a handful of others just waiting. So, I mean, because at this point, they've really kind of narrowed us down, and we're all just like, whoa, this is awesome. Like, we made it past the first round. This is so cool. Of which, at one point, they did take a picture. Somebody who was running the social media stuff took a picture of me and posted it on Facebook, because Facebook was a big thing at the time. Anyway, of which I actually started gaining popularity. I wish I had been more active on social media at the time, because like that would have been a really cool bump. Because people were really watching closely the day of the auditions, and it started like popping off. Yeah, so me and like 3 others, we're standing in this tiny little hallway, just like shoulder to shoulder, standing in this hallway, and there's 3 little rooms in front of, like, down this tiny little hallway. Each one was an individual audition room, with a different casting director in it. So that you'd go in, they'd close the door, and they had cameras in each one of them. And so they recorded your audition. So while we're standing out there, and let me see, I gotta pull up a name here real quick. Let's see here. Project. Post. What's the name? I'm trying to look at the name. Who's the host? Robert Ulrich, I think, was the guy. Is that his name? Robert J. Ulrich? Yep, that's it. Okay, so the main casting director, Robert Ulrich. So he was there. And we're standing outside these rooms. And I just happened to glance in one of the rooms. And I saw him sitting there behind one of the desks. And I'm just kind of looking around, trying to play it nonchalant. And I catch a glimpse of him sitting at this desk, looking right at me, out of the room, looking straight at me, and I wasn't sure if he was looking at me or just the group, because we were standing there all shoulder to shoulder in this little hallway. But no, he is looking unmistakably right at me, and I know this because I see him for a second. I see him lean over and say something to the whatever person running the camera next to him and somebody else sitting at the table. He leans over, says something, points directly out the door at me, and next thing I know, they're calling me into his room to audition for the main casting director for Glee and the Glee Project. It was really cool. And so, I did my thing, did my little bit, and he asked a few questions, and they're like, excellent, just go step back out in the hallway. We'll be with you in just a minute. And so after a few minutes, I'm sitting out there waiting in this little lobby, and somebody comes out of the room and hands me a sheet of paper and says, congratulations, we really liked your audition. This is kind of where today ends. So everyone that gets this piece of paper, expect we're going to go through all of the auditions that we really like, that passed all the auditions today, and we're going to go through and we're going to see who is going to come out to California, and because they flew out, I think 80 people in total of the thousands that auditioned, because they were, by the time I left that day, it was thousands. It was incredible. But anyway, yeah, they said, here, we just need to get some information from you. So, if we contact you by this date, which was in 2 or 3 weeks, they're like, yeah, if you get it, then it's if we decide to take you out, we're gonna call you. We're gonna fly out to California. Unfortunately, I did not get a call back. But it was just really cool. Really cool to be there for the main casting director. At the time, I hadn't even gone back to the community college yet. So this was before I joined the choir, before I took any vocal classes. I was entirely self-taught in music. Or I mean not music, in singing. I had bought some online courses, of which I still have the videos for. But it was all self-taught. So I can only imagine if I had actually gone through proper vocal training and then done that. Oh man. Oh, that, and I was also I still wasn't entirely over my anxiety and stage fright. I didn't have nearly as open of a personality as I do now, but I can only imagine if I was a little bit more animated up there, because I was kind of stiff because I was also in uniform. But so I was trying to maintain an appearance, of course. But yeah, I can only imagine. Oh, that could have set my life on a completely different trajectory. Oh. Anyway, yeah, that's my Glee Project story. So that was 2011. Not to date myself or that show. Also, there are a couple songs that I still love the rendition of from that show. Number one being Teenage Dream by that Blaine sings. Are you kidding me? He sings it twice in the show. Once, the first time when he's singing it to Kurt, and then again later he's also singing it to Kurt, but he plays it he's playing it on the piano and singing it. And it was and it's so sad. It it makes me tear up every time I hear it. It's so good. Yeah. Anyway, that's It's one of my favorite songs from the show. Wish I could have seen that audition. I was also like 6 in 2011. Oh my god, I was so old. In 2011, I was 22. Oh. Yeah, I was 22 when I went for that audition. Oh boy. Yes, Teenage Dream. Yes, one of my favorite songs from that show. Yeah, he really does. It's such an incredible callback. That was one of the best moments in that show. Because, like, look, the first season of Glee was phenomenal. Second season, still pretty good. Started to show a little bit of cracks, but still very, very good. By the time they got to season 3 and beyond, it kind of got a little off the rails. It got a bit more wild the longer that show went on. But no, that was one of the shining moments, is that not only did they do a callback to the beginning of that relationship seasons earlier, but they did it in such an emotional way because of the drama of the situation. I was like, oh my god, this is good writing right here. This is a moment of excellent writing in a show that was otherwise struggling at its on its tail end. It's like I would say it's Twilight years. It's like right before the breakup, they had the second time he sung it. Yep. And that's that was why, because that was like he sang it so sad because if I'm not mistaken, that was when he was basically right about to reveal that he cheated on Kurt. My senior year, the last song we played in marching band was "Don't Stop Believin'." Nice, yo. I loved that song, "Don't Stop Believin'." Like I still love Journey. Like I think Journey's incredible, and I didn't really discover a lot of rock music or classic rock or just like my taste in music was so limited, and I was so, I don't want to say sheltered, but so closed off to like a wide variety of actual music until I joined the Marine Corps and like got to experience, different people, make new friends in different cultures that were from all over the United States. And I was like, oh my god, like, this is music? This is what people talk about? Like, so, like, up until I was, like, 18, 19 years old, I just didn't know music. And I didn't listen to a lot of the radio. I just played video games all the time. But, yeah, it was crazy experiencing all that music for the first time. And so one of my favorite bands to this day is Boston. Boston and Journey and Bon Jovi. They were my introduction to rock, like a classic rock. It's so good. It was the end of the marching show. That's so cool. Like that's a hell of a number to go out on at the end of the show. Oh, we did like Beach Boy. We had a show one year. It was like Beach Boys, the Mamas and the Papas. We did like God, what was it? Oh my god, it's been so long it's hard to remember. I gotta look this up. Hold on. California Dreamin', baby. California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas. That was one of the songs in that show. We had like a whole like pop song show. It was kind of neat. God, I haven't heard this. Nope, can't play that on stream. Oh gosh, memory lane. Going down memory lane. It's wild. Oh. Anyway, I have got to go. It is getting late. Cool. Now my brain's just like, my brain is like going. It's on fire now. But anyway, I do have some, I want to get up at a reasonable time tomorrow. Maybe I'll actually get on at a reasonable time and be able to do a longer stream, hopefully. That would be really nice. I can tell you all the shows I played in 8th grade was the Beatles. Yo, the Beatles? 9th was a show called Wanted. 10th was Elton John. Oh, Elton John. 11th was a show called Out of the Ashes, and 12th was Journey. Wow, that's so cool. That sounds like whoever was doing the music for you guys just, like, it just had fun with it. I love that. Like, and they gave you great music to have fun with. Ugh. Well, once I start talking about band, my brain is on fire. Yo, I feel that. I mean, like, for me, it was a huge part of my life. Like I said, I started playing because I started playing the trumpet when I was in 6th grade, and I played all through middle school, all through high school, joined all the band programs, and after I graduated, went into the military, and it was my career for 4 years. Was just playing an instrument, like playing my trumpet. It was such a cool experience. One that I'm not willing to go back to anytime soon, but I can look back on it and, you know, look fondly upon it, and the time that I had with it. So, but yeah, every once in a while I get the itch. Like, do I want to start playing music again? I was like, I do and I don't. I also realized that I did not have a natural knack for music. I, like most things in my life, I got better at it through sheer stubborn force of will, in the sense that I did not have a lot of natural talent or understanding of music, so I had to put in like double the amount of hours that everyone else did, just to keep up, and it was tough. As much as I love the jazz band, one, my anxiety kept me from like my brain being able to function for solos, like improv solos. Could not do it. Also, I swing like a brick underwater, so jazz band was not really my thing, even though I loved it the most. Oh, the Alabama summer band camp sucked. I can only imagine how hot it must have been. Summer band camp out in that southern heat. Oh my god. Southern heat and humidity. Ugh. I was in Indiana at the time, and it just, like, it got hot, but it wasn't nearly as bad as, like, down in the south. Because, like, now I'm in North Carolina, and it's like that humidity makes a world of difference. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I could talk about, like, music and band stuff all day long, but I do need to get going. We can definitely talk about this more later. We're bonding. We're bonding here. Anyway, y'all have a great night. Alien, thank you so much for stopping in. Oh my god, you're going to keep trying to get me distracted here. My brother played Barry Saxon band. My cousin, best person in my family. The gay one that's so supportive of me. Oh, that's so sweet. He played tenor sax and was drum major my 9th and 10th grade years. Oh, that's cool. Man, you came from a musical family. I did not come from a very musical family. Sorry for keeping you. Hey, no worries. Good night, Alien. Thank you so much. It's always great talking to you. But for everybody else that is out there that has not done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. It'll let you know every time I go live, which has been every day for 149 days in a row now. So definitely come check me out. Check out the rest of my channel and hit that subscribe button to let you know every night when I do go live. Also, maybe check out some of my other videos, like my transgender experience videos. I know they're a little bit older at this point, but all the information is still very much relevant, so definitely go check them out. Also, there is a link in the description if you are interested in helping me with some of my moving costs, because I am moving within the next 2 weeks. And I have gotten slammed with a lot of moving costs that were a lot more than I initially expected, and it's kind of put me in a bit of a financial pickle, we'll say. But if you are in a financial position to do so and are feeling extra generous, there is that link for donations down below. Never ever feel pressured to donate on this channel. I do this for the community. I do this for all of you. It's just fun. But anyway, yeah, that link is there just in case. Also, there is that's not over, is it? Oh, it is kind of over. Anyway, there is one final link in the description down below. It is for my link tree, which has all my other pages on it, including my Instagram and my Twitter, where I am the most active. So definitely come check me out over there. And on that note, y'all have a wonderful night. I will catch you in the next one. Love y'all, Band Geeks. Bye!